Our next speaker is Valerie Overton, who's lived in Lexington for 25 years and is currently chair of LexPride.
Good morning, Lexington! I'm going to take us on a little journey in history. Since the 1960s, when I first began protesting injustice and advocating for civil rights, I've taken comfort in Martin Luther King's famous words, "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice." Our country has deeply flawed origins, with profound racism that enabled enslavement of African American peoples, forced relocation and genocide of indigenous peoples, and grave harms to people of color who are members of the global majority over the course of centuries and still to this day. Along with, and indeed intertwined with that racism, is a deeply harmful sexism, ableism, homophobia, transphobia, xenophobia, anti-Semitism, and the list goes on. Yet slowly, sometimes agonizingly slowly, our ancestors and we who believe in justice have made progress. We have showed up and made injustice visible. We have used our nation's democratic principles and structures, free speech, including the freedom to dissent, a free press, separation of church and state, separate branches of government, and an independent judiciary. Now we are witnessing not just a rollback in civil rights for almost all of us, we are also witnessing unconstitutional, illegal betrayals of our constitutional democratic principles and structures. Masked ICE agents are assaulting and abducting Black and brown people, including young children, of all citizenship and immigration statuses without warrants or due process. Our president is ordering our military to act against law-abiding U.S. citizens as well as immigrants. He is firing federal workers, ordering our judiciary to harass or charge people whom he considers political enemies, rescinding or redirecting congressional funding, politicizing scientific research, coercing corporations and educational institutions, flouting ethics laws to amass billions of dollars in personal and family profits, coercing corporations and educational institutions, defying court orders, taking actions to threaten our public health, economic well-being, and environment, all while lying about what he is doing and why. He is truly our gaslighter in chief. Just as importantly, our president and his enablers are intentionally sowing discord in order to create fear, mistrust, and hatred in us across our differences. He is undermining our very humanity, harming our hearts, souls, and spirits, terrorizing and exhausting us, and undermining our willingness and ability to believe in basic human decency, to connect with each other with open hearts, individually and collectively. So today, I remember the words of the Honorable late John Lewis. Do not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful, be optimistic. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, a week, a month, or a year. It is the struggle of a lifetime. Never ever be afraid to make some noise and get in good trouble, necessary trouble. Today, in the face of erosion of our democracy and our very humanity, I urge us to help redeem the soul of America in whatever ways we can. By calling and writing our elected officials, by campaigning for candidates who will uphold our democracy, by volunteering, organizing, and connecting across our movements, by donating to organizations that advocate for justice in all its many forms, by showing up and speaking up at peaceful, nonviolent protests, by witnessing, documenting, and making injustices visible, and by modeling the change we want to see in our world. to paraphrase Gandhi. Let us also connect across our differences with open-hearted curiosity and a desire to learn. Let us affirm each other's humanity, because in the face of intentional divisiveness, this too is a vital act of resistance. So let us resist, together and united, for democracy and humanity. Thank you.